Hi, I'm Amanda from KVRX Austin, UT's student radio station, and I'm here with Mark and Steven from Mind Spiders. And you guys just played a great show. And the first question I'd like to ask is, the band was initially a solo project, right? So how difficult was it to get everyone together for the show at Psych Fest?
I have to pay them a lot of money, basically, to to be part of this. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it at all. So I just bribe them with food and money all the time. So.
I live in Austin. I only live 5 minutes away, but I got helicoptered in.
Yeah.
So, is it a lot different going from Markman, which has fewer instruments, to writing music for a band with 6 instruments? And did you initially intend to have 2 drummers?
Well, Markman used to do a lot of overdubbing, and when we were recording, we recorded 2 drums and would double them too sometimes. So it was stuff I've done before. It's just that I never tried to do it live. So so no, it wasn't that hard. So.
And do all of the band members live in Texas, or do some live outside of Texas? And
we all live in DFW area, and then Steven lives in Austin.
And have you guys played any shows in Denton?
In Denton?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a while though.
Yeah. We can't play that much because there's Steven's in other bands. He's in this band called Sweet Talk, which is really awesome. And the other guys are in other bands like Bad Sports and Wax Museums and Wiccans and Video, and yeah. So it's like everybody stays real busy, so we don't play too much.
Do you have any plans for a tour?
We just went on tour at the end of March and went up to Chicago and around the South and up to Chicago, Midwest, and stuff like that. So.
What was the inspiration for the band name?
I like old science fiction stuff, and there's this Fritz Leiber story called The Mind Spider, and that's where I got the name. So.
And also you incorporate spider into all of the songs, right? So. Oh, okay.
This is my idea.
Okay.
He actually has a new name. Can I say this on? All right. Well, Mark is now Daddy Spider in many circles. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was all my idea.
Cool. Well, that's about all the questions I have. Do you have any other questions you want to ask Ben?
How was the songwriting process, I guess, different for Mind Spider, since, I guess Markman had more of a consistent sound throughout their records, and you were also sharing songwriting duties, whereas this, I think you're the principal songwriter, and you also kind of explore a lot more different sounds, and it seems like there's a lot of I guess different ideas, more studio work. So how is that differ?
I don't know. I'll let Steven handle this.
Oh well, I don't really know, but and if I were to put myself in Mark's shoes, I'd say it's probably pretty different from Markman.
Yeah. No, it's just I don't know. I just constantly try to push myself to do something different every time I write a song. I want it to be something that I haven't tried before exactly, So and it's just me screwing around in the studio, and I throw away a lot of stuff too. So, but I just keep trying different stuff. So I don't know. That's not a great answer. So.
Any plans to unleash any of those throwaways, demos, compilation, anything like that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I've got a bunch of songs, and we got a 7-inch coming out here pretty soon, and then I didn't tell you about this. The Razor Cake does this sister series 7 inches where they do you cover a song by another band, and then both of the 7 inches come out at the same time. The other band covers one of your songs. Lenguas Largas, that band from Tucson, one of my favorite bands. So.
Yeah, they actually. I saw them. Yeah, I saw them play it. I saw them play at South by in 2011, and they were really great. And they also another band with 2 drummers. Well, live it's basically a double band. It's 2 drummers, 2 bassists, and 2 guitarists. I think it's pretty cool.
Isaac and I from that band known each other a long time, and like when he was working on his doing that band, I was doing the same thing just coincidentally, and so we've kind of been, and you know, doing the same kind of path for a while, and so this is kind of a perfect fit, you know. So.
All right, very cool. Well, I think that about wraps it up. But I'm Ben here with KVRX and Mark and Steven from the Mind Spiders at Psych Fest. Thanks.